Hola, hi everyone. It's Honeybee Henderson, and today I wanted to just remind us that healing takes presence. And I keep being reminded of this over and over again. I'll share a little story about this, both from a session I had today with a client and my own personal experience. In deciding to come back to Mexico where I live, I started to feel very anxious, wasn't sleeping well, and things were just feeling off. And I wasn't really sure why. And I got to slow down and really see what it was that my body needed. And I had activated a part of my nervous system that hasn't been touched in some time, since high school. It's this part of me that felt rejected. And it's not so much about it's about reclaiming parts of yourself that get fragmented when we have trauma. That's what the slowing down offers us as an opportunity. So when I slowed down, I was able to connect with that part of me that had trauma in high school. I used to date all the popular boys in school, and then when we would have a breakup and I'd have to go back to school, then I realized I would feel really anxious and insecure and a feeling of deep rejection. And this same situation was coming up. Same story, 20 blah, blah, blah years later. And I'm going back into the place where I've just had a breakup this year with the popular boy. And my nervous system was activated. And I got to really sit with that younger part of myself and ask her what she needed. And we don't get to just go healing, boom, okay, it's done, it's over. In fact, it's really important to slow yourself down so that you can listen to what that part of you needs. So, in this slowing down, I realized that that part that was activated just needed to be reassured by me that she wasn't rejected. She needed to be reassured by me that I was going to, as the adult, hold her hand and walk her back home. So I did some healing work with this part of me, and in the shamanic realms, they call it soul um, retrieval. So I went back and I retrieved that part of me that was so hurting and in such pain from high school, that deep shame of rejection that goes along with it. And the truth is that I'm okay. Nobody rejected me. There was a relationship, it ended. It's really hard for my heart because I had a lot of story around this particular man in this relationship. And the part of me that was activated just needed to know that it was okay. So when I was able to slow down, I was able to meet myself and really hold my hand. And it's been a very gentle reentry back home in the last 2 days. The second part of the story is that working with a client today, and it's the same thing. She's been overworked and just busy, busy, busy. And now she's traveling nomadically and she's feeling into the same pattern of overdoing, overcommitting, over pushing herself, while her soul is really asking her to slow down and to make choices, to create boundaries within herself so that she can actually navigate a more graceful experience. Now she's having a really fun time and is feeling exhausted and depleted. And this pattern comes up again and again when we don't have boundaries within ourselves and we just say yes, 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 whether it's something fun or something that we're meant to do for work. So, the invitation for all of us today is to slow down. Slow down and feel the body. Slow down and get out of the thinking mind and really feel what the body needs. So, by the end of the session, we created some space by using the breath, really slowing down the breath. And we came up with a new plan, which is that every time she's invited into something, that she can say, that sounds great, and let me think about it. Instead of immediately saying yes, she's actually creating an internal boundary that will support her in spaciousness, that will support her in really navigating the flow of energy. And we can't find these navigational tools if we're so busy and we're just people pleasing and saying yes. And this is a taxed nervous system that just needs regulation The other tool that we gave her today, which I love a lot, is that she says, that sounds great. Let me think about it. And then she said during the session that that little girl inside of her that's always doing, just needed a hug. So I invited her into this crossed arm hug that actually regulates the nervous system. So while she's thinking about if this is a yes or that is a no, she's regulating her nervous system. And then she can decide, okay, from a centered place with a regulated nervous system, is this for my highest good or is this going to deplete me? Because even though something is really fun and exciting, it can still really deplete us. So that's my Wake Up Wednesday for today. I hope you received some information. You can subscribe to my channel. Please do, because I'm trying to get more subscribers here, and push the little bell button. I don't even know what that is, but go for it. And we'll be talking to you soon. Okay, Wake Up Wednesdays here again. Honeybee Henderson. Talk to you soon.